Hi everyone, it's Ayesha here from God FM, and I want to talk about fake targeted individuals. So what I found is obviously there's a community of targeted individuals who are under attack, and the attack is constructed in such a fashion that there's just no denying that you're under attack. I mean, it's just too obvious there's something going on. And those of us who are targeted, we are always looking for ways to stop the targeting, to alleviate ourselves of the pain, because it is painful to have yourself cooked alive, which is what it is. And it's not easy running your business or any type of your life when you're under attack. And it's such an organized setup that, it's just made pretty obvious to anybody who is targeted that they are targeted. So one of the things I often talk about is how this stuff operates and, communicates with things within your home, obviously mainly through your phone, but there are different things like the nano inside you, the Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth, the people who have had their injections, appliances, TVs, aerials, radio, sound, lights, and so many other things as well. All right. So I did a live the other day, and it was for targeted individuals. And I let one guy come up, and we spoke briefly. And he reckoned that he suffered from MK Ultra, which they can do the voice in the head. And I was saying, well, actually, I know someone else called Ruff, who's my friend, and he had the same, but he was able to stop it. But he had to literally cut his ear apart. He became an ear surgeon to cut this stuff out of him. And that's how bad it got. So, and he's also found things in other areas, private areas, which he's also taken out and had to chop out. All right? So, I've also had things in my hand, between my thumb and my pointy finger, like a lumpy thing, which I also chopped out. And it seemed to stop a lot of the stuff from affecting me. So it seems that this stuff is a mix of different things. I've also had a funny type of skin on me, and also funny little hairs. And some of them look a bit like cat hairs, and some of them look like hairs from a person's head. I've had dark, long hairs in my bathroom, and I'm a blonde lady, so there shouldn't be dark, long hairs in my bathroom. And I've also had all sorts of weird insects, spiders, flies, and I've also had snails and shongololos, which is a centipede. I've had all sorts of weird things in my water and in my drains. So this is all operated through the smart grid and the smart meters, and then they activate the stuff that's inside you with the lights. So I'm finding, okay, but I'm not an expert. I'm just saying the things I've found. So as we're talking on our live show, there was this guy, as I say, and he was saying about this. And then another guy came up as well. And we were talking, and I was saying about how this is to get the stuff in you. It's got the nano, and it's REM as well. It's affecting your conscious, but it's also through, brain waves and sound waves and frequencies and things. But anyway, they decided, both of them, to poo-poo me and both go off the live. And that day, I'd had quite a horrible day anyway. And I was just really upset that these guys had gone, because they both sort of went, they were talking about how much they hate fake targeted individuals. And I was saying, yes, absolutely, it's very hard to tell. But it isn't actually that hard to tell. So I want to tell you how to tell. All right. So these guys said to each other on my live, well, as we were saying earlier, sort of thing, and the other one was like, yeah, I agree. And off they went. And they both communicated with me privately afterwards. And one of them kept calling me a monk. And apparently I needed to add some letters to that and things like this. And really was quite satanic and evil. Really nasty. And the other one also was quite nasty. And anyway, I just kept telling them how much I loved them. And because that's what I do with people who attack. I just tell them how much I love them. But I realized that it made me feel very upset. I also have another friend who's a targeted individual, and another person was saying, oh no, she's not targeted. I was saying, oh yeah, but I think she is. And imagine if you were targeted and everybody believed that you weren't a targeted individual. Imagine how frightening that would be. And then she said, yeah, I agree. Maybe you're right. So anyway, how can you tell if somebody is a targeted individual? Well, they should have all of the same sort of things happening as is happening to you. And also, if they're really nasty people, they're not humbled, and they're cocky, and they're full of themselves, they're probably not targeted individuals, because I can tell you that I'm a targeted individual, and I've been taken right down to the lowest point where I'm very humble. I'm grateful for just an hour of peace without being tortured, to be honest. And I have a different reality, and that is that our world is different to how I thought it was. And if this is happening to me and it's happening to all the others, then, I feel pity and sorry for the world and for them. And I would never, ever want to start bitching or gossiping. I'm not a gossip. I don't know why. I've never been one. I don't like gossips. I don't like cliques. I don't like little groupies, and I don't like to be told what to think. I don't like somebody telling me what to say. I wish I could be a lady and be a woman and feminine and gentle and kind and all the wonderful things that is part of being a woman. But I feel like I have to be a man most of the time. And I have to be stronger than most men in everything I do. Because all the men are changed. The ones doing this to me. And they're competing. So I'm finding anyway. Obviously you get men victims as well. But I think that because they're really extensive with their hacking attack, they're able to do things and intercept relationships and any type of communication with the outside world, whether that's electronically or through people. And you will be very affected by it. So what I would say is, with the fake targeted individuals, they are not humbled. They are not kind. They're not gracious. They're not sympathetic. And they attack. And they're quite nasty and aggressive and pretty vicious. So that's how I identify fake targeted individuals. When they start being nasty, then I think, well, you've obviously not been humbled enough to be a real targeted individual, because if you were, your life would be upside down and you'd just be so grateful that someone's there for you, wants to talk about it, wants to help you. You wouldn't be nasty with them if you'd ask them to help you with something, and then you decided that you weren't satisfied with the help that you received for some legal matter or whatever. Yeah. You'd also be like, well, she's under attack as well, so I need to be a little bit more understanding and sympathetic. So the way I deal with things now is if somebody is not demonstrating that they're a targeted individual, then I'll keep them in the background and be friendly. But if they start being nasty for no good reason as well, and attack, trying to put you down or making nasty comments or things like this, then I go, yeah, you're not a targeted individual. And that's how I identify the fake targeted individuals. The ones that get really nasty with you. And I want to share that, and I hope it will help you. So, and also the way to think about it is, if you are a targeted individual, you don't want to be hanging around with nasty people anyway, do you? Yeah? Somebody who's trying to control you, tell you what to think, what to believe, or any of those things. If they were really being targeted and they were, were being tortured and hacked and stalked, they wouldn't be able to smile very much, and they would be very grateful for any happy times. The people I'm talking to are targeted, are being raped every day, being hacked and stalked every day, all day. People are digging up drains around the house all day, every day. It's like a full-time military assassination of your life. It's like The Hills Have Eyes. It's like a 1984 film. And if you're really under that attack, you'd be just so grateful to meet someone else like you, wouldn't you? Yeah, that's the way I see it. Yeah, so, okay. So that's how I identify the fake TOs. Might help you. Okay. It's Ayesha from God FM. I hope you have an amazing day. If you want to reach me, you can. It's admin@godfm.org.uk, and it's +44 77735 77788. And you can find me on Podbean, Spotify, Amazon, Samsung, Chrome, and we're on YouTube, Apple, and X as well. We used to be on Rumble, but my stalkers took over that account, along with so many others. I'm tired of it. I do the best I can. Please share my content, because the people who are doing this to us also run the world and all our media streams. So it's very hard to get any content out there. These are the same people who buy and sell adrenochrome and buy and sell people, and are trafficking people, putting everyone on the dark web, watching, stalking, terrorizing, all through your phone. All through your phone. That's why you've got a no advanced data protection on your phone, because it's all about your phone. Someone actually commented on my latest broadcast about them taking over your mind. And she was saying, well, through your phone, who knows? They could have already taken our souls. I think they have taken some already. People have changed. Yeah. If you're listening to me, you need to wake up. Get in touch. Please. Come on, guys. We can do this, right? We can, yeah? And if you don't believe me, that's okay as well. Because I'm not going to force you to believe me. It's all right. It's fine. You can think I'm crazy. It's all right. It really matters not. Because I've come to the conclusion, what will happen will happen. And if people don't want to wake up, they won't wake up. It's impossible, it is. If you don't want to believe me, it's because you just don't want to know. And you deserve to go to where you're going to go, which isn't going to be nice. People will seek death and not find it. And that's how serious it is. If people want to deny it, that this is happening, that's fine. That's your prerogative. You want to deny that God's real? That's okay as well. That's your prerogative. You want to deny that EMF weapons are real? Okay, fine. Deny it. You want to deny that 5G is dangerous and it's cooking people in their houses? Fine. You want to deny that CERN is a military grade type weapon? Fine. You want to deny that they've lied to us about every part of our future and our past? Fine. You want to deny the mud flood? Fine. You want to deny that we had technology before? Fine. You want to deny that we had free electricity? Fine. Deny it. You want to deny the orphan trains, the incubator fairs, the world fairs? Fine. Deny it. Pretend in your own little head. Whatever you like. But if you're awake, and I'm asking for help, we need help for the other targeted individuals. So if you believe me, contact me. And maybe we can do something. Because if we can help the targeted individuals, then we can probably help the rest of the world. My number's +44 777 35 777 88. And my name's Ayesha from God FM. Have an amazing day and take care.